Hello, hello. We are playing Anbennar again. We did once again pass a period of relative peace and calm between recordings here. We absorbed our two vassals here to complete no safe havens and hunt the troll lands. And we did do one tiny little war to take this province right here from the one province minor trolls that only had like 2k troops and no allies, so it wasn't really interesting anyways. But we've reached the limit of all the missions that we can complete without going to war again. The Bear's Den, we need to take what remains of Bjarnrik, and for a march renewed, we need to take all this from Bayvic, who luckily just lost a war to Severed Ear here, which really looks like the orcs have done, orcs and goblins have done very well in Escan this go around. Which means at some point we're probably going to have to go down and solve that problem for everyone. But otherwise, we have just been colonizing. Our first colonial vassal here, Urviksten or Delaire, has expanded quite a bit. They now control this island here. Fornunder, or I think it's called Stalwart Outpost, if you're anybody that isn't a fantasy Viking, a Gerudian. And now all of this fantasy Quebec here, and the islands right here. We did just get enough provinces in the Isles, as there was quite a colonial rush for this area, to get a colonial nation here, but we definitely are going to need to go to war at some point to take some more of these provinces, give them to our colonial nation here so that we can control trade in this area. And then we started colonizing this area here, the Lai Peninsula colonial zone. This place is called Turtle Rear. So this will give us a nice naval coverage and trade coverage over the old world here, over North and South Island here. And of course give us jumping off points to maybe start heading around Sarhal and into Hales eventually, which we can now see the very northeastern coast of Hales, so it might actually behoove us, once we're done with our initial missions here, to colonize into Broken Seas so that we can go around this way as well. But anyways, without further ado, let's kill Bayvic. I crave blood. I crave the blood of the Reachmen. I shed the blood of the Reachmen. I shed the blood of the Saxon men. If you know that reference, you know that reference, and that's all I'm going to say on that. Now, they've got a couple allies, but even though I'm nowhere near my force limit, we still outnumber them. It's going to be Bayvic, Cold Market, Everwharf, and Alankay. Or Alansay, but I'm guessing that's Alankay. And we are going to make Chill Point the war goal. And we're going to get right into the violence. We can take that up to 3. Oh yes. We're going to need the Navy out. Let's go ahead and clear the Bay of Chills. And by doing that, we've completed the mission Freeze the Trade, which gets us 5 mercantilism. Well, that's not very nice of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split off few galleys. Send them over here to do a little blocking action. And then we're gonna go kill their navy. Alright, another one of our colonies here is done. This one will be shorter. There's no natives here for me to worry about. Luckily. Sieges are going nicely. I don't think we'll need to rush the sieges down. Alright. We're gonna let the ships repair. It's gonna be quite the naval war here. Ooh, yep. They sent one of their big navies over there. No matter. No matter. We're sieging down the important stuff. Like the war goal. Did I not upgrade any of my ships? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I thought I had already upgraded all these. Oopsie daisies. Just goes to show I'm not paying attention to everything always. Alright, Chill Point is sieged down. And we're gonna start sending this army around here to defend. And we gotta wait for these guys to repair after upgrading. Alright, Meyerlook sieged. We can begin carpet sneeding all of this. Then we'll siege down Allen K and Everwharf, get them out of the war. Oh, I love having an advisor die right about now. Perfect timing. Now we do need to keep expanding out here into Northern Pass, so I'm going to keep colonization up here going at just as strong of a pace, but we also, for, what's the name of the dang mission? The Bear's Den. We need to colonize Icereach and Far Gerudia. So when I says Mark is done colonizing, we'll send that colonist to Far Gerudia and then to Icereach. And at least until these guys get their own colonial nation down here, we're going to keep just throwing these guys to colonists when we can. We got one there. We got one there. One there. Where's the other one? Okay. Alright, we got good cavalry. Let's see if we can get a good mill advisor. Yes, please, Mr. Discipline. Hey, yo. Ignore that I said that. We are not going to be beating the freaky allegations in this playthrough, considering the integrated status of our harpy population. I'm mad that YouTube hit it, because somebody left a comment on the last one saying the Prophet Jadar approves of this message when I mentioned the going after harpy tail. And that one got a good chuckle out of me, but YouTube hides it for some reason. Because YouTube is a no fun zone sometimes. YouTube really be doing that no fun zone stuff. Yeah, they got a lot of ships. They got a lot of ships. And we just really started building heavies. Ooh. They squeezed across, huh? I'll take a battle there just because I know we're strong. We did now take offensive ideas as well. I forgot to say that. In the meantime, we took offensive ideas. Looks like we might win this still. Nope, we did lose, but we damaged them quite heavily here. It's no matter. No matter, no matter. Oh, they're really busting out the carpet sneeding, huh? This is going swimmingly. See if you can kill some of these small stacks, huh? Or at least harass the hell out of them while they're separated. We will always take an equal numbers fight. There's no way they're gonna get here before the battle's over. Methinks. Me hopes. Oh, they're faster than I thought. Crap. Okay, we actually got kind of lucky there. We're still gonna lose that second battle. Methinks. No, we won. Ho ho. Hey hey. What an excellent day for a siege. We will separate these fleets later. Right now, I need all these heavies that I just built and my trade ships to do some damage. Arthur. Crush them, kill them, destroy them. Perish foul demons and beasts, he says while fighting his fellow humans. Military is divided, huh? I only know one strategy, and that is all-out attack. I want to get their navies out of here so that I can get my troops back across and unsiege all that stuff. And hey, if we capture some ships in the process, cool beans. Alright, take a quick moment to repair. Oh, Alan K wants out of the war, huh? Well, so be it. You can give me money to F off. I think we're gonna take a barrage here. Oh, these guys are not ready to come back around for another fight yet. They're reinforcing a little slowly. Perhaps just a tiny bit too slowly. So we're gonna siege race these guys. At least get them to Vrorenborg. Our heir is kind-hearted. Whoop-de-doo. Picking up some more heavies. It appears every ship is in running order. So let's go blockade. So if we get a bad roll, or if they get a good roll, we might lose the siege race. Come on. Bing bong. Bing bong. Let's go, buddy. Kill the Everwharf Navy. Capture a ship. Now go kill them. Crush their skulls. Show them no mercy. Oh, they went back across now. Of course! Haha! I want to give these guys time to replenish as well, so that's why I'm not transporting them via boat. Okay, good, we got access. Let's trap them over here. Over on this side. We had a native uprising here. They outnumber our boys, but our boys are just smacking them around. Good. Now we can't get too cocky. And of course, this area is going to be dealing with some dang devastation for a while, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Let's get Everwharf out of the war. I'm A-okay with them leaving the war. Now we can just come down here, and once this siege is done, we're gonna go around and we're gonna go kill Cold Market. And we're gonna be taking a lot of this right here. Now, okay, good. I already have white Reachmen as an accepted culture, so we can accept all of that pretty quick. And our truce with Bjarnrik is up, so once we're done here, we're going to be going probably not too long after in on Bjarnrik, and we're going to stomp their lungs out. Alright, we're going to give them the old 1-2. We're going to give them the business, perhaps. Oh, you're gonna get stuck on that fort, then I'm gonna kill you. And then I'm gonna have to kill you. Bader. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cold Market Delenda Est. How's this siege going? Bayvic is coming along, albeit fairly slowly. Alright. At this point, I think I can just give this guy autonomous siege orders to get all that unsieged. We got our navy parked there. We have complete naval supremacy at this point. We are going to come over here and try and very quickly kill this Bayvic navy. I've got plenty of dip power. I'll take the dip power hit. Oh, my brothers in the Skaldheric faith. Where did you come from? P-Fi Fo Fum. Where in the seven hells did you come from? Yo, we captured another ship. Another one. Another one. Beautiful. You love to see it. And like I said, we'll split those back into their own respective fleets again once this war is over. There we go. Quick little cheeky stack wipe. And how about we go kill Cold Market now? They've been asking for it. They've been asking for it. And I intend to deliver. This guy's almost completely replenished. I think we have enough money to pay off that loan we had to take. We're still making really good money. Building a colonial empire will do that for you. I mean, you just look at our income. Lion's share of it is from trade. That is for sure. Lion's share of it's from trade. Making 45.76 from trade, 41 from production, and 27.5 from taxation. That's a lot of trade, Peter. It's a lot of trade. Alright. Just in case, get the Navy back out there and cover this while he does his dirty work here of unsneeding my territory. I wonder if the War Enthusiasm Soy Jacks mod would work for this. I use it so much that in every other mod I play, or, you know, close to vanilla that I play with, like, extended timeline and such, that I'm more used to that than seeing, like, the little horse with its head down. They are trying to unsiege Mireluk again. Alright, you know what? Stop your sneeding. Stop your unsneeding. And just head around to tell them to cease their shenanigans. We have this blocked off with a fleet now. They ain't getting through. If they were to somehow sneak around all my troops. Hey, my colonial troops arrived. From Delaire. About time you boys showed up. Thought you were gonna miss the party. Always production. Alright. Production is what's up, my dudes. It's what's up, tubes. I love waiting out sieges. I love watching numbers and bars move. It's probably why I played EVE Online for so long. And come back to it every now and then. I like watching numbers go up. I like watching bars fill up. Alright. Ooh, they actually managed to unsiege Mireluk. But we got Cold Market. This war was a bit of a disaster. Only a bit, though. Wasn't a complete disaster. We still won. Just a slightly, shall we say, somewhat Pyrrhic victory. Oh no, I'm going back and sieging that damn buddy. I'm going to sieging that back down, buddy. And we're just continuing building our colonies here. We don't really need the Explorer right now. Oh, Cold Market wants out of the war. What a surprise. What a surprise that Cold Market wants out of this war. Well, let's see if Bayvic is just going to give up what I want. So, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want all this. I want money. And yeah, just give me some war reps. Beautiful. Mission accomplished. A march renewed accomplished. We actually lose some, we lose 6 dev in Urviksten, but we gain 9 total dev in Roarenborg. We get a whole bunch of permanent claims. Alright, let's see. With our total occupation of the old land of Roarenmark, many once rural white Reachmen who were expelled by the Grey Tide to the coastal cities are claiming to return home. Whilst they know the land and their return would doubtless drastically benefit our nation, many doubt the loyalty that exiles have to us. On the other hand, the veterans of the War of Reconquest claim they have a right to settle and live in the land conquered by their hands and abandoned by these Reachmen in the face of the orcs. So we could get a bunch of malices in this area, but it becomes our culture. And we're still going to get some malices if we take this one. We would gain 100 Diplo power. And it will become white Reachmen culture. But we already accept white Reachmen culture, so we might as well take that. And then just kill them. We'll go ahead, core all, and reduce war exhaustion. We're still ahead on the tech. About 6 years, and we can actually take the Diplo tech right now. I'm going to do that. Because I have no patience. I'm going to send this guy back around. Oh, he's exiled, so he can just sneak his way through there. Now I'm going to reorganize everything, wait for these to, once we've killed these rebels. Once we've killed these rebels, we are going to... Oh. Hey, we're done colonizing that as well. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Start on the next province in our master plan here. But once these have cored and everything, we are going to go in on Bjarnrik again, but we're going to take a short pause for a while to just wait for all this to core up and for all just the boring management that happens in between here. Alright, we've returned. We did go ahead and do a couple small things while we were waiting for all those cores to complete. We did create another army here. Recruited the rest of our limit of Ebon Steel infantry, 2 more infantry, 4 cav, 4 cannons. And we've been drilling everybody, reorganizing the navies, and constructing a few more ships into, heavies and lights, and then galleys and transport ships, and of course 2 trade fleets here, protecting the 2 main trade zones here. We'll probably make another one at some point to protect the Serpent's Head trade node here, where a lot of our trade from Aelantir, well, all of our trade from Aelantir, rather, enters our kingdom. But on that note, it is time to kill. My bloodlust has not yet been sated. I shed the blood of the Reachmen and it wasn't enough. We have claims on all of this now, permanent claims. We have East Dollar as an accepted culture. So, why not? Why shouldn't we take it? Precious. And we're in the process of beginning to convert some of this Regent Court stuff to the Skaldheric Faith. Sorry, I was reading that event real quick and kind of just zoned out for a second. You know how it is. You know how it be. Now, Bjarnrik no longer has any allies or really anyone willing to save them, or attempt to save them even. So let's just put them out of their misery. Let's just put them out of their misery. It's okay, you don't have to live much longer. What? Huh? I don't know what's wrong with that, but... Little bastard escaped. Chase him down. Crush his balls. Good, good. Next on the list there, and of course, we gotta keep exploring. We gotta keep exploring, boys. Beautiful stack wipe. And Silverhoff will be sneeded down here. We can get started on the next fort. You know, I rarely use this, but sometimes it can be a little convenient. Sometimes I just question its priorities. Yeah, because it sieges this one and then goes all the way across. No, it just went back. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. I question its priorities sometimes, but then again, I guess maybe I'm not meant to be looking at it while it's doing its autonomous sneeding. Beautiful, beautiful. We're getting things handled. We might have some independence rebels, but that's a-okay. We've got an army over here to take care of that. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Please, rebel against me. It surely won't be, the absolute end of you. Ah yes, don't try and defend your lands. Try and siege down poor Dreckhotter here. Has been sieged so many times in recent history by me and others. Our queen died. Very unfortunate. Will you be done sieging anytime soon? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, he's realizing he's trapped. Poor bastard. And ripping pepperonis. F's in the chat for the Bjarnrik army. I go sneed that down. Full sneed them. Alright. Hey, that one's done. Let's go ahead and get the core. And move on to the next one. Oh yes, we also got the tech during the interim there when we were waiting for the cores. We went ahead and got tech 11, all three of them. It was that time. Putting it off any longer was not going to benefit me. Look at that beautiful full sneed, boys. Looks like poetry. It rhymes. Alright. Dink, dink, dink. Dink, dink, dink. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do another war against these idiots. No. Oh, look at that beautiful shit brown map. You love to see it. We had just enough admin to start coring it all. So, you know, it'd probably behoove me to keep these armies over here to kill some rebels. And now, let's handle these rebels over here. Rebels, rebels, rebels. A constant issue in the Kingdom of Urviksten. But alas, they don't know what they're getting into. They really don't. Perish. Perish, creatures. Those are all gonna take another hot minute to core. And we have really created quite the empire here. We're just gonna keep colonizing into the northern pass here, especially once Ice Reach is done. That's 2 colonists that I can have colonizing into Northern Pass. And then 2 that will still be helping down here where we have our newest colonial nation, Urviksten or Lai Peninsula. So once we finish colonizing this island, we'll probably grab this guy right here. And then we're going to try and colonize a decent amount of this big boy right here. And maybe some onto the mainland of Lai Peninsula, who knows? We'll see. We'll see. A lot of this is wastelands. It's been a long time since I colonized down here. But this will also give us a good jumping off point to go see what's good in Sarhal and get a better look at what's going on in Hales, because usually pretty cursed over here. I mean, we got Big Jadari, Big Sariand, Beers Artantius, Big Keterata. I'm guessing the command is still hanging out over here, because they usually are. They usually are. Money's looking good. We're still bringing home about 50 a month, all things considered. Now we're gonna keep building up the Navy because with the colonial empire that we have, we're gonna want to start expanding it at some point by taking colonies from other people, etc., etc. We're going to want to have the biggest, baddest navy, because we're going to be taking probably quality ideas and trade ideas. We've got exploration, expansion, and offensive all fully filled out. When we hit Tech 14, we'll get our next one, so that's going to be a minute. That's going to be a hot minute. But then if we take, say, quality ideas, we get some for our land army and some for our navy, plus we get that artillery combat ability and discipline at the end. Very good. But I do also want to go trade ideas. So, you know, that's going to be a decision I'm going to have to make of which one to take first. We did just take a military idea with offensive. I know, it's kind of the bog standard one to take, but That's just how I like to play, alright? Sue me. Colonies are looking beautiful, though. So we'll sit around and wait a little bit while we do more religious converting and coring. Oh. Speaking of colonies, that's that one done, and we'll start those two. These are all 0 natives, so we don't need to send an army of like 3 units all the way over there, luckily. But this one definitely has the potential to be our richest colonial nation due to the fact that it's got coffee. It's got... You guys want some coffee? I got coffee. Alright. It's gonna have a lot of good trade goods down here. And we got plenty of room to expand. We'll probably end up sending the Jaharian exemplars to the Shadow Realm at some point. Praise the sun, meet the shadow. Now, the assault is going to be more expensive to convert due to the fact that it is higher dev. We're going to just do it anyways. What are they going to do? Rebel? Stupid bastards. No, that's not what I want. I want to wait till they reach 50%. We'll provoke a revolt, and we'll smash their lungs out. Tee hee. It's called We Get a Little Silly. Alright. So, first thing, before we do that, I'm going to take adaptive combat terrain. We're still in the age of monsters. We've not reached the age of unraveling yet. We will get there in about 30 years. But, like I said, we will go ahead and pass a little bit of time during this little calm before the storm, rather, and then we're going to come back and probably cause a little bit more havoc before we call it a day, huh? Alrighty. We're back. We got everything cored up. There's still a little unrest, at least here in the former Bjarnrik lands of East Dollar. But that's fine. Unrest is going to go down before they ever rebel. We did go ahead and finish converting all of this. And now, before we call it a day, I figure just why not bully a few more orcs, you know? Nothing wrong with just a little bit of orc bullying to cap off our lovely day of playing a little Anbennar, you know? Nothing like a little bit of unsanctioned orcicide to really just cap the day off. It's beautiful. Siege this down real quick. We'll go down and siege their capital, kill their army, and that's pretty much going to be it for them. They are going to be absolutely toast after that. They are going to fight me in the foothills, it appears. That's a-okay with me. Because they are going to perish there. And quite quickly, in fact. I expected a little better of a fight than that from them, honestly. No, I didn't. What am I talking about? I expected nothing and I got just about nothing. Exploring and colonizing is still going swimmingly. Oh, our admin advisor has gone ahead and perished. So be it. Let's get a mage. Yeah, it costs a lot of money, but that's fine. We go ahead and recruit another fleet here that is going to be our trade protection fleet for the Serpent's Head. we'll take the Diplo power hit here. I want to get this colony done skis ASAP. So we can send that colonist and that army to protect the colony over here so we can finish up here in the northern pass. As it appears we're getting centaurs coming in here. And no, pool's closed. No centaurs allowed. Alright, let's finish them. Finish these orcs. Insta-stack wipe. Beautiful. You love to see it. You love to see it. Let's make that 99% a 100% conquest. Beautiful. Beautiful. Bing, bing, bong. Full money. It ain't much, but you know what? Covers a little bit of my expenses, doesn't it? And that should be the Bear's Den Dunskies. We get 100 of each. Though we know Bera as a Reaver and a Slayer, the people of the Dollar Valley know her as a Slayer of Trolls. When she returned, she led the Dollar people against the Trolls of the Valley, driving them to the brink of extinction. But in their weakness, the Bjarnsons allowed these monstrous brutes to multiply and recover, their descendants becoming what we now call the Fjord Trolls. Fjord Trolls, excuse me. We shall correct this. By our hand, the last trolls of Gerudia will be drowned in the fjords based, and their old lands will be populated by Alavish settlers. Our warriors shall repopulate the Roarenmark. They have earned the right of stewardship. Now, we will get, once again, a little rebellion as a treat. Good thing we've got these armies right here to absolutely crush and or kill them. And slash or. They'll occupy a couple provinces for a minute, but it is what it is. I don't care about my subjects, rebels. Let them take care of that. Alright, that's one troll army toasted. Let's start on the others. Claim on the Lonely Isle. I've already got the Lonely Isle. Why would I need a claim on it? I already own it. You silly goose. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, 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 kill. The Den of Bera. Finally, the bear lies supine before us. Hey, yo. Ages ago, Bera built this kingdom on the back of her spoils from her great raid upon our humiliation. Now we shall reclaim what was stolen long ago. The only question remains, shall we be merciful or ruthless? So we could steal a bunch of dev from Konungaraven and put it in Brorenborg and Urviksten. Or we could still put some of it in Urviksten, but gain less and do less devastation. And that's fine with me. Alright. We don't want a total humiliation. Konungaraven is still a very good place to have at higher dev. So, you know, we'll be developing that further, and especially, of course, it's got a monument and everything in it. And unoccupy all of that. allow our boy here to finish protecting that colony while it goes through its final stage of becoming a full-on province here. Now let's get our boys out of the frozen low supply limit north and back to slightly greener pastures, which is saying something in Gerudia because nothing's a green pasture here. It's all crap. It's all forest and Arctic. But that's why we're strong and they're weak. Because we eat the whole shit sandwich and we like it. Continue building this navy up as well. We wanna really rule the waves. Rule the waves, explore the world, kill people, you know, it's just, this is the life, alright, we can't do any better than this. Now once these two are done colonizing, we're gonna start cucking the Jaharian exemplars here. Damn sun elves and their new sun cult. Shadow realm with you. Foul creatures. Oh, speaking of such, Ice Reach is done. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make that a cure. And we're gonna send this guy all the way over here. And we'll have him colonize what province, huh? Probably the Narrows. But it only takes our colonists 47 days to get there, so we gotta wait for him to get a little closer, eh? Oh, our king is greedy. Well, good thing we don't make very much of our money from tax, honestly. We make most of it from trade and production. Production actually took over trade as far as our most profitable source of income. That's a little more balanced, isn't it? It's less money, but more balanced. More balanced mana. And you, how about you go sit back in Vrorenborg where you're not just draining my manpower through attrition. And if there's a rebellion, you can just come right back over here. Beautiful. Alright, now we'll trigger that colonist since he's almost there. Be colonizing that. Push out here. Push through here as well. We're just gonna absorb all this unclaimed land and quote-unquote unclaimed land that may have some centaurs in it, but you know what, centaurs aren't people. They're horse people, which is even worse than normal people. It's disgusting. But look at that beautiful country we've built. And we're only going to keep getting more powerful at this point. We've really hit that snowball effect where we're just so strong now. It's hard for anybody to really stand against us. Alright, since that one's done, we're going to start on this island down here and cuck those damn Jaharians. Oh, we do have Istralor also colonizing up here in Delaire. Well, that'll be a bridge we cross another day. Because, well, we've gone fairly long for this one, and I'm getting tired. Plus, we're hitting that perfect point where I'm gonna have to just, you know, colonize and sit here for probably another 5 to 10 years. Unless I wanted to just go absolutely ham on killing orcs, which would mean a lot of rebellions and coring and yada yada yada. We're getting pretty close to a tech as well. Yeah, we're only 10 years ahead on tech. So the next couple years we're going to be wanting to do a tech. So I think we're going to leave it off here for today. Thank you so much everybody for coming out. Be sure to leave a like, maybe even a comment, and maybe even subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.